I drafted Arch Manning to the Miami Dolphins to try and save whatever the heck this roster is. Let's see if I can win a Super Bowl. So welcome to another modded rebuild. Today we're doing the Dolphins. We go 3-14 and the Rams are your Super Bowl champions. I always just sim what I call year zero because there's zero chance we do anything good. If you're wondering what this right here is, it's the My Franchise tool. That ran the Stats Matter. If you want to hear a broader explanation of what that is, go visit the Titans rebuild. That's how the progression system works. We get rid of the XP system. And so moving right along, we draft Arch Manning to this team, like I said in the intro. And we're going to try and win a Super Bowl for the Dolphins with Arch Manning. 11 in true value. We take him at number 1. Because the Dolphins sucked so bad this year. I really don't know what they're going to do with this roster in real life. It's crazy bad. But we end up taking Amari Washington as well. And then later, pick 1 of the second round, I think. We take Ian Strong, a wide receiver. Then rest of the class, we end up getting a pretty good defensive tackle later on in the draft. James Smith, 76 overall. And then we get a kicker. I don't remember if I've drafted him before or not. But yeah, now we're running the big boy. The progression tool. You do this in the preseason, and this is how players progress. The progression tool, pretty self-explanatory. Arch Manning doesn't get any progression, which is a little worrying. Jeremiah Smith +7, he starts as an 89 in his career. Dante Moore is an 87 to start the career, which is kind of disappointing because I intentionally drafted Arch Manning instead of him for the rebuild. So that's a little disappointing. But I think other than that, Devon A-Chain is a 97 overall. But yeah, here's the year 1 team. Not great, but hopefully we do semi-better. We send to the playoffs here, and we go 3-14 again, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. So we're 24th in offense. Arch Manning did decent, 20 touchdowns, 14 picks. It's 40 picks is kind of a lot. But no wide receiver 1 really. And your Super Bowl is between the Ravens and Niners. Super Bowl 48 rematch. Cool. Not 8, 47. Ravens win it again. Pat Mahomes MVP. Julian Sayin won Offensive Player of the Year, which is funny. We run Stats Matter tool after year 1. And yeah, pretty much everybody regressed because of how awful the team is, which kind of sucks when you're doing this, but you kind of have to get over the hump. We end up firing Bobby Slowick in favor of whoever Jarrett House is, I guess one of those autogen guys. But he's running the 49ers playbook. So we're going to utilize that. Decent free agency class. We got Vele, a wide receiver, 85 overall. Hopefully he can be our boosted slot receiver stats guy. And the number 1 pick, again, we take this guy, Nolan Batten. We're doing autogen rookies now. Just because I'm getting bored of drafting or seeing the same players scouting every year in these rebuilds. Because we have the real draft classes. Then later we end up trading down because I couldn't find anything. We get a first round pick for next year, which is cool. And then, just the other drafts here. Nothing crazy. We did get a guard, which is nice. Another receiver, which is cool. But now going into progression tool for year 2, we'll get to see if Arch Manning progresses any. Nolan Batten +6. He starts as an 83 overall in his career, which is nice. +4 for Manu Cabrera, the wide receiver we drafted pretty late, which I mentioned before. And it doesn't look like Arch Manning got any progression, which kind of sucks. But here's the year 2 team. Arch Manning, Devon A-Chain, obviously. I think he's a 99 overall now. But defense is getting a little bit better. But here we go. We send to the playoffs. And we make the wild card. Somehow, at 10-7. Our offense is 28th. And the defense is 24th. I don't know how we went 10-7 and made the playoffs. But we did. Arch Manning, 20 touchdowns, 9 picks. Devon A-Chain over 1K yards. Devon Vele, decent wide receiver 1, I guess. It's not really needed because we have Devon A-Chain. Nate Herbig, 12 sacks. But here we go, taking on the Chiefs in the wild card. They've done this once before and it ended poorly. We'll see how it goes here. This atmosphere is crazy, man. I hope Madden 27 takes a big step in that, like Madden 26 did. 10-7. We go up 14-10. We're looking pretty decent, actually. We're not looking bad. We go up 17-10. They match at 17-17 going into halftime. We go up 23-17, miss the PAT. They get a field goal, 23-20, 27-23 going into the 4th. We can't do anything. We get on the board, touchdown. They respond immediately. It's 34-30. We jump play by play. They have the ball, and they score a touchdown. And that would be the dagger. We lose. But honestly, I can't even believe we made the playoffs this season. I was not expecting that at all. The Bears and Broncos end up making the Super Bowl. Caleb Williams wins Super Bowl MVP. Bo Nix, NFL MVP. And let's go ahead and jump into the Stats Matter tool. and see how the team did. Arch Manning improves from a 76 to an 82, which is great for us. And yeah, not much to talk about there. Some guys improve, some guys regress. We get a huge free safety there. He's 31, but he's still pretty good. Remember, the overalls in this rebuild are, like, you think a 76 is, like, bad, but in this, that could be starting material because the overalls get flattened like crazy with these tools that we use for modding. But yeah, we draft Oscar Roberts here. We drafted another guy earlier. I missed it, but both decent contributors. We got that extra pick from the Bills trade down last year. Oh, it was Hernan, right? Yeah. He's going to be pretty good, 74 overall left tackle. But yeah, progression tool time for year 3. Let's see if Arch Manning gets anything in his career via the progression tool. I really don't know if he does or not. Herndon looks decent, 77 overall to start his career, +3 there. We take a look at all the players here, and Cabrera, again, is looking like he's going to be a pretty good wide receiver for us, +3. He's up to a 79. Not much else to say. Arch Manning, still nothing. I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully, eventually, we can get that up. And look at that left tackle, 86 overall, start his career. That's pretty insane. But the year 3 team, Devon Achane, X Factor, 99 overall. Nate Batten, 84 overall, X Factor. But here we go. We'll send him to the playoffs, and oh my gosh, we are 15-2. How the heck did this happen? 7th in offense and 6th in defense. Arch Manning, 3,300 yards, 32 touchdowns, 10 picks. Devon Achane, 78 yards, 16 touchdowns. Who needs a wide receiver 1 when you have Devon Achane? Oh my gosh. Nick Herbig putting up 13 sacks. And here we go, divisional round time. Playoff football back in Miami. Here we go. Going against the 9-8 Colts. We're 15-2. We have 6 more wins than them. We're going up 14-0 here in the second quarter. And we're just going to keep it rolling. Nothing's going on. We get a touchdown right before halftime, and then we get another touchdown right out of the gate in the second half. And then we get another one, and another one. It's 49-0. It's 56-0. It's 59-0. What is going on? They score nothing. We win 59-0. Are you kidding me? But you know what that means? AFC Championship time. We're going up against the New England Patriots. Championship football is back in Miami as the Dolphin comes out of the tunnel. What an atmosphere. But here we go. We start off 7-0. We go up 10-0 in the first. We have another drive. It stalls. Patriots can't do anything. It's 13-0. Halftime's about to hit. And it's 13-0 halftime. We score a touchdown. 19-3 now. They score a field goal. They get another one. 19-6. We score a touchdown. 27-6, and that would be the dagger. 27-13. They try and come back. 27-16. But we score another touchdown. 34-16. 41-16. We keep pounding in on them. And that sends us to the Super Bowl. Can you believe it? Year 3 Arch Manning in the Super Bowl here against the Washington Commanders with, guess who? Bo Nix. He left the Broncos in free agency and came over to Washington. What a matchup this will be. I think the Commanders went 14-3 in the regular season. Oh my gosh. My ears. But anyways, here we go. Super Bowl time. We start off 7-0 in the first quarter. 14-0 in the first quarter. Don't worry, this is another blowout. 14-3. 2 stalled drives. They get a touchdown. It's 14-10. They go up 17-14 before halftime. And it's 17-14 halftime. We get the ball, tie it up at 17, and we get it again, 24-17. They get it. They tie it up 24-24. And now I jump play by play because it is coming down to the wire here. 3rd and 6. We jump in, see what we can do. Obviously a pass. Arch Manning, we're looking around, and that left tackle can't do anything. Arnold Ebiketie for the sack. Falcons legend, by the way. But Washington's drive stalls. We get the ball. Send them a little bit. They're out to midfield. 3rd and 2. They get the first down. And look at the time. We run another play. 3rd and 6. This is when we jump in. 2-minute warning. And we have a chance to win the Super Bowl here. Devon Achane up the middle. First down. And look at the stats. 15 rushes, 121 yards. And we would chew the clock and run it all the way down. 20 rushes, 142. And there's nothing else to do but to kick the game-winning field goal in the Super Bowl and win with the Dolphins 15-2 in year 3. Let's go. Bo Nix loses his 2nd Super Bowl in this rebuild, actually, because he lost with the Broncos to the Bears just a year ago. But the Dolphins win it. Coach Jeff Hathley does it in 4 years. Can this happen in real life? Probably not, but we'll see. I think they have a decent chance to get Arch Manning. I mean, if he progresses in college, right, it's going to be Dante Moore and him probably, and the Dolphins are probably going to suck. Even though they paid a bag for Malik Willis, I don't really know. 16 for 28, 2 touchdowns and a pick for Arch Manning. Devon Achane, 21-42 and a touchdown. And the receiving game, what do you need a receiving game when you have Devon Achane? MVP is also Devon Achane, as well as Offensive Player of the Year is Devon Achane. Crazy. But we're not going to stop it there. We're going to hit Stats Matter tool, and Arch Manning's going to finish at an 87 overall. Achane is back up to 99. Some progression or regression as always, but we're going to do one more year just to round it off. There's our final free agents haul. Just some depth pieces, really. Our last draft, we got a good corner, a good wide receiver, Guyton, that I really like. He'll come in clutch later. And yeah, progression tool time for the last season. That defensive tackle, Nick Fitzsimmons. I said that wrong. But anyways, he's up to an 80 overall, round 3 draft, by the way. Year 4 team. Here's the final team if you're curious. Defense looking great. But here we go. Final sim to the playoffs. We'll see how we do. And we're 13-4 and get a first round bye again. That is crazy. Offense 3rd in the league and defense was 12th. A little bit of regression for the defense, but Arch Manning, 26 touchdowns, 6 picks. Devon Achane, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns. He's still amazing. And Donald Guyton, the rookie I talked about, we put him in the slot, 1,100 yards and 14 touchdowns. Really came along there in the rookie year for the final year of this rebuild. Even though we already won a Super Bowl, we just wanted to see what we could do with an extra year, right? So, yeah, here we go. We actually played the Bengals week 1 in the kickoff game and beat them. So let's see if we can do it again in the divisional round. Playoff football in Miami is at an all-time high. But anyways, Bengals start out 7-0. They start out 14-0. Not looking too good for Miami. They come back with a drive to get points on the board, and they do it again, 14-10. And they do nothing. They got all the way down the goal line and got stopped. Bengals go up 21-10, 28-10, 28-17. It's looking all but over, 35-17. We get 2 touchdowns somehow simultaneously. It's 35-32 all of a sudden. What a comeback. But can they do anything with it? They get across midfield, and this is when I need to jump into the game. 3rd and 8. Here we go. 1:27 left. Let's see what we can do. I actually don't really remember what happens right here because this is pre-recorded footage. I just commentated over this. Oh yeah, we throw it over the middle and he throws it behind and too high. So 4th and 8. Throw to Guyton. He's a machine. Look at Arch Manning though. 413 passing yards. Absolutely crazy. 2nd and 6. 47 seconds left. We throw it to Cabrera and he fumbles the ball. But luckily, an offensive player picks up the ball. We go all the way down here. 1st and goal. Run with Achane. Just get in, man. Can't get in. We run it with him again. Immediately blown up. 12 seconds now. And what are we going to do? We're going to pass the ball here. We're going to do that play on the left. We're going to get Achane to roll out to the right here. And I'm going to try and hit tight end Barner in the and yeah, it just didn't work, man. He got bumped. And I wanted to throw it more inside through the middle, and I just didn't want to do it. We lose, but that doesn't matter. We already won a Super Bowl. That's a success in my book. And look, Bo Nix wins the Super Bowl finally with the Commanders over the Chiefs. And look at that, we won Coach of the Year, and Guyton got Rookie of the Year. So yeah, pretty fast rebuild, honestly. Pretty crazy. Arch Manning finishes as an 89, and yeah, just see this progression report stuff as I close this video out. So yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed this rebuild, leave a like, I don't know, do whatever you want. Comment what team you want me to do next. We did the Titans and who else did we do? I don't even remember at this point. We did the Titans and I can't even remember who I did. If you want to see more of these rebuilds, yeah, comment who you want. At some point I want to do the Falcons because I'm a Falcons fan. They just extended Drake London and Kyle Pitts, so maybe that'd be a fun one to do. I don't know. I feel like that might be a little too easy. I feel like in franchise mode, they're probably just a quarterback away and some defensive adjustments, but we'll see. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, watch the other ones, I guess. I don't know. We'll see you next time. Bye.